Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own personalised letter template in Word that you can use over and over again. So let's get started. So with this, I like to work with text boxes because it gives me a lot more flexibility, and when I go through this you'll see exactly why. So let's go up to Insert, Text Box, click on Draw Text Box, then just simply click, drag and draw a text box. Then insert your name, and then I'm just going to select the name, go to the Home tab. You can use the Increase Font Size tool here, or you can click on the drop down and simply select from the numbers here, or you can just click at the top here and put in the number that you want. So I'm just going to use the Increase Font Size tool here. Then I'm going to choose a font of Helivector. And then if I deselect, you can see we've got this line that runs all the way around the outside. We've also got a white background to this box as well, so I'm going to get rid of both of those. So select the box, go to Shape Format, go over here to the Outline tool and click on the drop down and select No Outline. Then in Shape Fill, do the same but select No Fill. And then that's that text box completely customized. And now what we can do is simply copy and paste it so we don't have to take the outline off again and the background out. So the easiest way to do that is make sure this box is selected, hold down your Alt or Option key on your keyboard, then just simply click and drag, and therefore copying a second box. Then deselect them both and just reselect this box. And in here you want to put your next round of text. I'm just going to paste in mine. I'm sure you don't want to watch me keep typing. And if I go to the Home tab in here once again I'm going to select Helivector, and then we can just pop this up here. Now I will teach you how to align everything at the end, so I'm just going to place this here for the time being. And then once again copy and paste the box across, deselect, and then I'm going to select it all, Command or Control A, and then again I'm going to paste in some text. Now for this particular text box, if you go to the Home tab, I've selected this font. It's font size 12, but I've also used this tool here to align everything to the right of the text box. Then just move it up a little bit, copy and paste again, Command or Control A and paste, and obviously this is for your date. Now what we can do is actually select all of this and go to the Home tab, and we can actually put this text in red. Now the reason we can do that is because when you save your template, it's quite a good idea to have everything that you have to change in red, because sometimes you'll forget to change the date or you'll forget to change the name. So often I would consider putting these kind of elements of your letterhead in red, so it's a good reminder. Next we're going to just simply copy and paste again, and we can do that one more time. Deselect, reselect this box, go to the Home tab, go to Left Align, and then again I'm just going to paste this text in. So this will be the name of your recipient. So once again, I would put this text into red. And then obviously all of this as well. This is going to be their address, so I would put this in red as well. Then I'm going to copy and paste another box across. Again, select it all. And this is where you will put the title of your letter. And once again, that's going to change each time. So we can pop that in red. And then down here, we can pop in the main body of our letter. Now there's a few things to note with doing it this way. The great thing about these text boxes is you can move the margins really easily. So if you need to fit in extra text, you can move the margins if you don't like the look of it. And you can also make the text box bigger and smaller. The downside with using these text boxes is they won't automatically go onto page 2. And obviously if you do have a second page, it will be a completely blank page. Nothing will copy across, but of course you don't want all of these details across on your second page. So you can type here if you want to, don't need to use a text box. You can just put your cursor down here. At the moment you'll find it's up here. And the way in order to do that is you do need to press the return key a number of times before you start, because obviously you shift everything down. But if you do that, all you need to do is select the boxes by holding down the Command or Control key. Just select them all. And then with your arrow keys, just simply move them back up. And eventually your cursor will be in this area here, and you can simply begin to type. So that's completely personal taste. But I do find these text boxes are perfect for one-page letters. Now you can also insert your signature. I do have a video about how to create a digital signature, which I will put in the description, but I've just pasted mine in. But once you've created it, all you need to do is to go to Insert, Pictures, Picture from File. So I would have a signature like this, for example. If I click on it and click Insert, you can see it's in the middle of my page. I need to go to Wrap Text, click in front of text, reduce the size of it, and just simply move it to wherever I want it, just like a picture. So I'll just get rid of that one. So now to align everything, because you can see it's all not lined up particularly well. First thing you need to decide is how wide you need this section at the bottom here to be. So once you've decided on that, you then need to go to Shape Format, Align, Align to Center. So it makes this element here perfectly lined up to the center. Because I've got different types of text and I've also got different sizes of text, if I use the alignment tool to line everything to the left, it won't quite line up correctly. So I normally go to Insert, Shapes, go to the line, click at the top, hold down your Shift key and draw a line to the bottom of your page. Now zoom in, and then with this line, make sure it's selected, use your arrow key and just move the line over so it's lined up with the edge of this text. Then go up and make sure that everything else is lined up to that line. So you can use your arrow keys for a little bit of extra accuracy. Let's just move that down a little bit. Perfect. So once you've done that, and this one at the bottom, just quickly move that one over. Select the line. If anything moves that you don't want to, just use Command or Control Z to go back one step. Move the line over to line up with the text. So move it over to the furthest character to the right, and then once again go up and make sure that this is all lined up to the line. So now with regards to this alignment with this bit here, what I would do is try and line up the phone number with the top of the text here so that it is lined up. Then use your arrow key to move this box over to the line here. Again, you can do that with a date. Move the date so it's just lined up with the top of this text here. And again, move that over with your arrow keys. So now you can get rid of the line. Then we can insert another line. Sometimes it's easier to insert a new line than use the old one. Go to Line, click at the edge here, hold down the Shift key and drag across. Go to Shape Format, go to the Alignment tool, pick a colour, I'll pick a dark grey, then go to that tool again, click on the drop down, go to Weight, and let's pick a weight of 2, and then deselect. Now we can zoom out. Now obviously you've got everything in red you need to change. You can do that with the box here as well, and therefore you know you need to change all of those elements in the middle. Now you can go up and save it, which means go to File, make sure you go to Save as Template, make sure that you save it into the Templates file here. Then at the bottom here, make sure it's saved as Word Template and name it what you need to. So letter template, and then you just click Save. So now when I open Word, if I go to the Home tab here, you'll see Templates at the top, and you'll also see more templates. So you click more templates and you'll come to a section called personal, and in here you'll see your letter template. It looks a bit funky there, but don't worry. Click on letter template and click create, and now you'll see that it's actually called document 8. So you've got your template here. You go ahead and change everything. So let's change everything black, as if you've gone through and changed everything to suit your need. So now you've changed everything. It's document 8. If you go to save, so go to file, save, Word will actually ask you to save it as a completely new document. Obviously you don't want to save it into templates, you'll want to save it somewhere else, i.e. your desktop, and therefore what you won't do is spoil the original, because the original is called letterhead template. And again, when you open Word, that template will be there to be used over and over again. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.